Hi everyone, my name is Margot Thibault. I am a future PhD on the marine litter in the Indian Ocean. But today, I will present you a research on the first characterization of marine litter located on Fort Dauphin and Sainte Marie Islands on the east coast of Madagascar. The project is created by CETAMADA and the CEDTM. Marine litter is still increasing, composed about 80% of plastic, and came from about 80% of terrestrial inputs, but also 20% of maritime inputs. Inside the ocean, the marine litter can circulate thanks to sea currents. It can accumulate it on an ocean gyre or also on the beaches in other countries. In the Indian Ocean, the marine litter is less studied than the other ocean. There exist a few marine litter monitoring, but their protocol is not standardized. So that's why the Western Indian Ocean Marine Science Association has created a regional marine litter monitoring with 7 countries, with Madagascar. We will use a protocol standardized and created by the Sea Sustainable Trust. Madagascar is the 4th largest island and possesses a high spot of biodiversity. The problematic of litter pollution is real, and there's a few waste management on this island. The majority of litter are burned or buried, and there is a few scientific projects, but no baseline on marine litter. For this presentation, I will present our results of the 2 sites located on the east coast. What's our goal? Firstly, we will characterize the marine litter located on uninhabited beaches and inhabited beaches. We will study 3 sizes of marine litter. First, the macro litter, the meso litter, the microplastic. Secondly, we will assessing the sources of this marine litter to understand where do they come from, thanks to a brand audit. We processed of a daily accumulation survey, specialized on macro litter. We collected all marine litter, and after we categorized them, we have, for example, hard plastic, soft plastic. For meso litter, we collect them thanks to a sieve. Along a transect, we collect them, and after we categorize them. During the daily accumulation survey regrouping for beaches, we collected among 20,000 items. On this graph, we have number of items by days for each beaches. Day 0 is not represented to better understand the maritime or terrestrial input. Even if there is no difference between each days for each beaches, we observe a trend to oscillate, decrease and increasing for these 2 uninhabited beaches. We suppose that for uninhabited beaches, litter came from marine litter thanks to winds or sea currents, or were buried in the sand. And for inhabited beaches, litter are always and continually thrown away. Maybe it is a terrestrial input, but to answer better, we have to know what kind of category of marine litter are beached. If we have a look on this second graph, categories of hard plastic and soft plastic are mostly present for each beaches. If we look categories of metal litter, we observe only plastic debris. So, to complete our hypothesis, plastic litter are lightweight, so for uninhabited beaches, it is possible to confirm that plastic debris are vehicled by sea current or wind. Results from meso litter can confirm that theory of buried in sand. But to understand if there a terrestrial input or maritime input, we have to determine the origin of marine litter thanks a brand audit. To make the brand audit, we collected all macro litter with brands encrusted or paint. After, we determined their use like food packaging or house product. Then we searched their brand and their manufacturer origin countries. Thanks to this method, we collected among 2,000 identified items and found among 200 different brands. For this presentation, we choose to show you the top 10 of brands. This is related for Hampani beaches in Sainte Marie Island on the north of Madagascar. We observe marine litter are most represented by food packaging and precisely drink or water plastic bottles or cups came from southeast of Asia. Now, if we compare with other beaches, we observe food packaging like plastic bottles for uninhabited beaches are mostly present, and for uninhabited beaches, soft plastic. But their origin for these three other beaches came from Madagascar. Now, to complete our hypothesis, plastic debris are mostly food packaging like plastic bottles or cups and soft plastic. For three beaches, litter came from Madagascar, so terrestrial input. Only for Hampani, marine litter came from maritime input. We can explain this thanks to the South Equatorial Current in the Indian Ocean. Also, in Madagascar or southeast of Asia, drinking water is not accessible for anybody everywhere. Production and consumption of plastic bottles is increasing, and waste management still not efficient. Thanks to this project, we obtained the first baseline of marine litter in Madagascar. In the future, we will compare our results thanks seasonal sampling. Secondly, we will making awareness activities thanks our baseline, and we're gonna talk with industries. Okay, thank you for your attention. I'm here for your questions.